So good morning, students. Uh, Again, so I will take one more problem under the concept Turing machine. Okay. So this problem is very simple. For today's session, so let us see about one's complement and two's complement. Okay, problem: how to design Turing machine for one's complement and two's complement. Okay, I'll switch on my window. Okay, so I'm going to design a Turing machine for one's complement. Okay. So one's complement, the concept or logic, which is very simple. That is, 1 is converted into 0 and 0 is converted into 1. Okay, so while you are reaching the blank symbol, don't make any operation. This is the termination point while you are reaching a blank symbol. Okay, see one more thing. In my previous session, I have shown the tape movement, which is in the format of the one end, which is infinite, right? And the other end which is finite, like this. See, like this, right? This is, I will make some tape movement like this, but the tape movement is both ends are infinite. Okay, this is like one end which is infinite and other end. This is the end point, but both ends are infinite. This is the actual tape movement. Okay, both the ends are infinite. See, if I have filled these three portions with 1, 0, 1 something names, then the remaining portions are filled with blank symbol. Okay, so this is the actual tape movement. So coming to the problem, uh, so actually the algorithm here, which is you have to scan the input string from left to right. Okay, so I will write the very few steps and very simple steps. Scan input string as usual we are performing the scanning operation in left to right only. The as usual procedure, follow this one from left to right. Okay, and the second, convert 1 into 0. If your is convert 1 into 0, and if you are receiving 0 means convert 0 into 1. Okay, next, fourth step, when a blank symbol is reached, uh, you can terminate the machine. Okay, blank. You can terminate the machine. Very simple one, a simple algorithm. Okay. So next, I will show you the tape movement for a particular string. Okay, tape movement on string. So I will take a string 10101, 10101. Okay. So the tape movement, the first one, I will make both ends are infinite, and your string, it starts with this position 101 as 0 1. So the remaining positions are filled with the remaining cells. Okay, the remaining cells are filled with blank symbol. So both rings are infinite one. Okay, so this is the initial tape movement, and your tape head points the first input alphabet 1. Okay, so this is the initial tape movement. Next, as per the procedure, if you are reading 1 means you will convert 1 into 0, right? So as per the procedure, this will come like this: 1, which is converted into 0. Okay, so keep remaining part as it is. So the next tape head which points to the next 0, the next input alphabet, which is 0. If you are reading 0 means that 0 is replaced by 1. So that 0 is replaced by 1. So fill the remaining part as usual. Very simple Turing machine. This is the ones complement. This is the problem. This is the only one problem. You are designing your automata, which is very simple manner. So next the tape which is points to the next one. If you are reading 1, that 1 is replaced by 0. So 0, 1, that 1 is replaced by 0. Okay. So next, uh, the remaining part is 0, 1, big. So next tape which is points to the next 0. So the fifth moment. So already some operations are over. 0, 1, 0. Next, the 0 is converted into 1. Next, the tape points to the next 1, remaining which is blank symbol. And in the sixth step, okay, so all strings are converted into ones complement. 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. This 1 is converted to 0. Next, the tape movement which points to the blank. Once you are reaching the blank symbol, this is the termination point. Okay, this is the tape movement for ones complement. Is it clear? So yes or no in the chat box? Is it clear? Okay, what about others? Repeat it again. So one's complement. This is the problem of one's complement. Okay. So the one's complement. See if input which is 100 means. Okay. So what's the output? So 1 is replaced by 0. 0 is replaced by 1. 0 is replaced by 1. This is the output, right? So the logic is very simple. So in the tape movement, you have filled the input string. Here I will take the input string 10101. The remaining parts are filled with blank symbol. So as per procedure, your tape which is infinite at both ends. Okay. So I will make this tape movement for this problem like both ends are filled with a blank symbol. So I first your tape head which is points to the first input string. Here the first input string which is 1. Okay, if you are reading 1, that 1 is replaced by 0. Okay, so at initial stage, step number 1 and in the step number 2, the first one which is replaced by 0 and the tape head which points to the next input which is 0. If it is 0, that 0 is replaced by 1. Okay, the tape head which points to the next one, next input alphabet. then that one is replaced by 0. The tape head which points to the next alphabet, which is 0, that 0 is converted into 1. Next to the tape head which points to the next alphabet, last alphabet, which is 1, that 1 is replaced by 0. Then the tape head which points to the next, which is blank symbol. Once you are reaching the blank symbol, then this is the termination point. Okay, your Turing machine could able to halt while reading this, while performing this string 10101. Okay, so this is the logic, a very simple logic. Sound clear or not? Okay. Next, what's the next step? Okay, what's the next step? Take movement, which is over. What's the next step? Yes, transition diagram. Okay, a very simple transition diagram. Good. Thank you. The transition diagram. So as usual, we will start Q naught, initial state. From this state, if you are reading 0 means 0 is replaced by 1. 1 means 1 is replaced by 0. This is the recursive step. Okay. So usually the recursive step, which is in the form of loop. Okay. So I will make this loop. If you are reading 1 means the 1 is replaced by 0 and move right. Okay. Then if you are reading 0 means 0 is replaced by 1 and move right. Okay, this is the recursive step. If you are reading blank symbol from the state Q naught means, okay, blank symbol. That blank symbol which is replaced by blank symbol only, there is no more change. Then move left or right. Okay, once you are reaching blank symbol, we go into the finite final state. Okay, a very simple transition diagram. Okay, so clear? So what's the next step? Uh, I will make a ID. Okay, a very simple ID. ID, instantaneous description. Okay, instantaneous description. IDs of if ID means you will take one string as example, right? So I will take a small string. That is 101, a very small string. To create ID for 101. So at initial step, you are starting with Q naught, right? At initial step, you are starting with Q naught. Then the remaining string portion 101. Uh, so IDs of a Turing machine. Okay, so after the state, the tape movement is present. Okay, you have to include the tape head. Okay, where the tape head is pointing. Okay, that input alphabet which is placed immediately after the state. Okay, so this is the step number 1, initial stage. Then the tape currently the tape head which points to the 1, if you are reading 1, that 1 is replaced by 0 as usual procedure. Okay, while writing instantaneous description, first for particularly Turing machine, first you have to write state. Okay, while from Q naught, if you are reading 1 means the state doesn't change. So I will write the change Q naught only. Okay, because it does not move to any other state. It retains in the same state only. If I'm reading 1, that 1 is replaced by 0. I will write here. Then the tape which points to the next 0. Okay, the next input alphabet. So I will write the next input alphabet here because the tape now points to this one. Okay, so this is applicable for all the problems for instantaneous description. Okay, the tape head which points to now 0. Okay, next from Q0, if you are reading 0, that 0 is replaced by 1, right? That 0 is replaced by 1. So that 0 is replaced by 1. So 0, 1. The state does not make any change. The same state, the same state. Now the tape head which points to the next input alphabet 1. Okay. Next, see, I will add one blank symbol. Then only your string could able to terminate. Okay, blank symbol. Next, from Q0, if you are reading 1 means that 1 is replaced by 0, the state doesn't make any change. That so I will write that is 0, 1 as it is. Then 1 is replaced by 0. Okay, now the tape which points to the blank symbol. Okay, next from Q0, if you are reading B, okay, from Q0, if you are reading blank symbol means the state which moves to the, okay, the state which moves to Q1. I will write the remaining portions as it is. This is accepted. I will reach the final state. So accepted. Okay. This is the instantaneous description. So clear? Okay. So what about others? I will move the next problem. Okay. One's complement, which is over. Next, design Turing machine for 2's complement. Okay. Design Turing machine for 2's complement. So for every Turing machine problem, you have to start with some instructions or algorithm. Okay. So here the algorithm are some instructions because Turing machine is working on the basis of some instructions you have read already. So here for two's complement, first scan input string from right to left. Okay, scan input string from right to left. Scan in first step, scan input string from right to left. In the second step, pass all consecutive zeros, which means doesn't make any change over on 0 as well as consecutive zeros. Okay, pass all consecutive consecutive zeros. Which means Consecutive 0 means 1 0 is also accepted, 2 0 consecutive 1, 3 if it is consecutive zeros. Okay, applicable. Pause. You don't, does it make any changes overall if zeros are occurred in consecutive manner? Then when 1 comes, that is first one. When first one comes, do nothing. When the first one comes, do nothing. Okay. After that, take complement of the remaining part, every digit on remaining part. After that, take complement of every digit. Complement of every digit in the remaining part. Then termination step, when you are reaching a blank symbol. Okay, you are reaching the blank symbol. Then terminate the machine, Turing machine. Okay, so this is the instructions or algorithms. So first step, I will take one string as input, and I will demonstrate here the tape movement. Okay, so the tape movement on string 101010. String is 101010. So this is the first initial tape movement. Okay, I'll start here 101010. So the remaining part which is filled with blank symbol 101010. Okay. So initially the tape which is points to the first input string which is 1. Okay. This is step number 1. So as per other instructions, scan input string from right to left. Okay, so keep it in your mind. For 2's complement, first you have to scan input string from right to left. So I have to move right to left means first I have to move the rightmost end of the string. So I have to move this one. Okay, so I have to move this one. So what's the next step? In the next step, in the next step, I will come here. Doesn't make any changes over on the string. And in the next step, I will come here. In the next step, I will come here. Then the next step, I will come here. And once in a point, I will reach the blank symbol. This is the ending point. Once I am reaching the blank symbol, I have to make one step left, right? One step left. Okay. So in the next step, I will write. I couldn't draw all the steps because it is unnecessary steps. So in the next step, I will come the blank symbol. Okay. In between one at a particular time, you can move one step forward. Okay. One zero, 10, 10. So uh, now the head points to the blank symbol. Okay. Once I'm reaching blank symbol, in the next step, I will move one step left. Okay, this is the then only I can reach the last string, last input alphabet of a string. So the next step, 10, 10, 10. So in the next, this is already visited. Okay. I will come here. Okay, is it clear? So clear or not? Say yes or no. So actually, the first step starts with you have to scan the string from right to left. So if you want to scanning the string from right to left means I have to move first rightmost end, right? Okay, thank you. That's the step. Okay, first I'm coming here 0. See, if you're reaching consecutive zeros, but here only 1 0, okay, do nothing. That is pause all consecutive zeros. But here 1 0, which is also applicable, do nothing. Okay. In the first step, do nothing. So this is B 1 0 0 1. That B is visited, and as per this step, the 0 is visited as well as the B is visited. Now the head points to here. Okay. So when you are visiting the first one, this is your first one. When you are visiting the first one, do nothing. Okay. Actually, this is as per this problem, this is the turning point. When you are reaching the first one, do nothing, take complement for the remaining part. This is the turning point. So I have reached this blank symbol. I have also reached the 0. If I have read the first one, so don't make any change over on the first one. So I will write the first one as it is. Now the head points to here, then points to here, then uh, the remaining part 0, 1, 0, 1. This is the remaining part. Okay. In the next step, the remaining part. So in the remaining part, so you have to apply when 0 will come, then it will convert it into 1. If 1 will come, make it changes on 0. Okay. So B is visitor, 0 is visitor, 1 is visitor. That 0 is converted into 1. Thus, the head points to here, this 1. So I will write this 1, 0, 1, the remaining part which is filled with blank symbol. In the next step, if 1 will come, that 1 is replaced by 0. Okay, that 1 is replaced by 0. The point which points to this 0, remaining part 1, 1, 0, D. Okay. So in the 8th step, that 1 which is replaced by 1. Okay, that 1 is replaced by 1. sorry, that 0 is replaced by 1. Now the tape points to here. Next, the remaining part 0, 1, 1, 0. Okay. Next, ninth step, blank symbol. Then that 1 which is replaced by 0, the head now points to here. 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. What is the 2's complement of 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0? Please post in the chat box. This is the termination point. Take 2's complement for 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0 and post in the chat box. 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. Right? See? 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. Is it right? Yes or no? Is it right? Okay. Good. So this is the procedure for how to design the Turing machine for 2's complement. Okay. So next step, you have to draw transition diagram. Transition diagram. As usual, starting with Q naught. If in Q naught, okay, first you have to move the rightmost end. You have to move the rightmost end. While you are moving the rightmost end, in between you have visited 0 as well as 1s, right? So all the zeros are replaced by 0 only. That is, don't make any change and move right. Okay. All the ones are replaced by 1 only. That is, don't make any change and move right. Okay. Once you are reaching the blank symbol, the state is changed. Once you are reaching blank symbol, the blank symbol which is replaced by blank symbol only, and you have to move left. Okay. Then the state is now in the state Q1. From Q1, if you are reading consecutive zeros, don't make any changes on consecutive zeros. So 0 is replaced by 0. Consecutive zeros, that is why I have added in this loop. Okay, because 0, it may come in the consecutive means, don't make any changes on consecutive 0 and applicable to one single 0 also. That is why I have added this step in looping. And you have to move left. When I have visited the first one, this is the turning point. When I have visited the first one, I have to change the state. That one which is replaced by 1 only, that is, don't make any change over on the first one. Then moving left, the state is now coming to Q2. Okay. Next, remaining part, take the complement for the remaining part. Okay. So take the complement, that is 1. If you are reading 1, that 1 is replaced by 0 and move left. Okay. If you are reading 0, 0 is replaced by 1 and move left. Okay. Once you are reaching blank symbol, once you are reaching blank symbol, the blank symbol which is replaced by blank symbol, okay, then moving left or right. Anything. This is the termination point. Once you are reaching the blank symbol, you will move into the final state. Okay. So this is the transition diagram for a 2's complement. So clear? Clear or not? Is it clear? Say yes or no in the chat box. transition diagram. Okay. If your input string, it is like 10101. This is your input means this is your input. Okay, 10101. See, so the first reading first one, we are in the state q naught, then second one 0101. For all strings, you are in the state q naught. Once you are reaching B, then you will move to the state q1. Okay, q1. Next, you are reading this one, last one. Okay, this is the first one, right? So once you are reaching the first one, that one is replaced by one only, moving left, coming to q2. In q2 means q2, which is the complement part. Take the complement of remaining part. Okay, so take the complement of remaining part. So 1 is replaced by 0 is 1. 0 is replaced by 1, 1 is replaced by 0, 0 is replaced by 1, 1, which is this is the 2's complement of 10101. Okay, so this is here we are receiving the first one at the very first time. Okay, what's the next step? This is the homework for you. ID, a very big ID for 2's complement, but very simple ID, because some steps I have to, that is q naught to the q1. Yes, it is also a very big step. Once visiting all the zeros and ones, don't make any change and moving to q1. From q1 only, the as usual part will be started. Okay, so the homework, which is, note down the homework, instantaneous description for the string 101010. Not like that, 101010. I will take 1010. Okay, I will give any homework, means just make use of it. This is in your hands only, not in my hand. Okay. If you are working some homework problems, you will have definitely you will have some clear idea. Okay. Instantaneous description of 010. So this is your homework. And take a snap, scan the homework and post in my post in my WhatsApp. Okay, send it to my WhatsApp number. I want to know who are all the interested person in POC. Okay, do the homework, take a scan the report and send to my WhatsApp personal number. Don't make in the group. Don't post in the group. Okay. Okay. This is for almost coming to the end of the session.